Hello and welcome to Make Game Music. Today we're going to be making this. So today we're going to be making a piece of Megadrive music again, but this time with Rym. I think it's how you pronounce it. Rym2612. Okay, so this is a Megadrive synthesizer and it sounds like this. Like a Megadrive. It does come with a lot of presets, though no drums. I've just made a template and put a few of them down just so we can see what it's going to sound like writing a piece of music with this. It doesn't have any drums, so I have got the same drums loaded as last time, which is a Sonic 123 drum kit, and I just I've got Sonic 1, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles in there. So we're just going to write a piece of music and see how it comes out. Though the presets aren't brilliant, they're okay, but the real strength of this I will show you in another video. But let's just see what you get out of the box with this. So let's just start off with a standard drum beat as usual. That'll do. Is that in time? No, that was terrible. But that was also terrible. We'll have to just fix it. I could play it again, but I'm really not in the mood to do that. I'll just, there we go. Problem solved. Okay, copy and paste that twice, and the most amazing drum fill at the end. Brilliant. What can I say? Right, and just put some hi-hats. These are really quiet, these hi-hats, so I'm just going to whack them up. Something's going very wrong there. I have no idea why the computer is not registering these. That's a bit worrying. Oh, we'll see if we can get through this video. I don't know why it's doing that though. Okay, see if it does it on everything else. We can always do another video if this does not work nicely. Yes, I don't know why the computer did that. That might be something to do with recording at the same time, but it didn't do that last time, did it? So we'll see. Maybe it's this plugin uses up more CPU. We'll give it a go. Right, let's just put some bass down. It's done it again. Don't know why it's doing that. That's a little bit annoying. Well, you know, writing with technical issues makes it a bit more tricky, but it's all good fun. Right, okay, so that's what the bass sounds like. The other bass is here, so I'll just put it on the other basses so you can hear what it sounds like. We're not both at the same time. Ooh, squelchy. Not quite like that one. A bit more subtle. Not bad. It's sort of more of a doubling bass. Sounds like Megadrive music. Anyway, I think my favourite was it Punchy Bass? Yeah, it sounds squelchy. I like that. Okay. Let's just put some chords on top and see. Maybe if I unplug the keyboard and plug it back in, maybe that will solve this problem. It's definitely a MIDI problem. Well, you can watch me struggle through writing music with dodgy equipment. Gives us something to play with. Yeah, I think it's the leads that I don't like. So with this plugin, the preset leads, not great. I mean, it does sound like Megadrive, so. But maybe, let's try them out. Oh, that's a bit. Yeah, that's a bit Sonic. Well, it's not really a Sonic song, but let's give it a go. In fact, what I might do is just put a bit of effects on it. So I've just set up on the buses, that's delay obviously. That sounds really Sonic now, doesn't it? It's a melody. Not sure about that high note there. Yeah, how it responds, you have to kind of learn every synth you use. It's all right. It's not bad, is it? It's not my best, but it's not too bad. So yeah, so that sound. Let's see actually in the synth whether we have any options, since we're just doing an A/B between using this really and the previous video, which was sound fonts, if you haven't watched that. So what have we got in here? We have got a few little things, but not anything in the way of effects by the looks of it. So that's going to be your attack, I presume. So we're on this. Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, well, let's just flip. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a few algorithm options which seem to change the state of these, and it's an FM synthesizer, and I know nothing about programming FM synthesizers, so yeah, it changes the sound though. And if you do know about FM synthesizers, I'm guessing that this is all related to that, and play with it to your heart's content. It does look quite simple in terms of the amount of controls, but still, I'm probably never going to learn FM synthesis myself, as I have no interest. I can do a bit of subtractive and a few of the additive ones on things like Reactor, but yeah. We'll just use the presets. I like that sound anyway. So let's maybe use the mod wheel, see what that makes. That's quite cool. Let's record that in, shall we? Add that on top. Right. No. What did I just do? I don't think I did anything. Here we go. Makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, you've got that. Oh, I noticed there though is there doesn't seem to be much of a change. So when you're using a mod wheel on this, what I'm doing is moving it. You can't really see, it's just out of the shot, isn't it? But I'm moving it a fraction, and you're getting a change to the sound, and then nothing through most of the mod wheel, which I think I noticed before. So, and this is with every sound. So whether you can play with the plugin to make that work better, but unfortunately it defaults to just having a tiny bit of movement, which is a bit weird. Okay, let's just let's have a listen. Let's see what we can do next. If in doubt, when you're writing a piece of music, you can always double up a line a second time just to make it interesting. Try out different sounds. So that's not bad. So here, a little trick to do, if you're in Logic, you can use a sample delay. I might have said this before, but just to make it sound like it's coming from left and right, you could obviously make 2 tracks and pan them left to right, but in this case we can just use a plugin. So if you're listening on headphones or on stereo speakers, you should be able to hear that. So if I turn it off, the sound's in the centre, and now it's coming a little bit more from either side. Okay, so let's just go on to a B section. Actually, no, let's layer this up a little bit more because, again, we're trying our sounds here. So let's just see what we can do. So what I'll do is copy and paste everything apart from the melody. Okie dokie. Let's have a listen to the percussion. Let's try that. Something like that. Wasn't perfect, but there we go. Kind of gives it a bit more groove. Tune percussion. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of musical, isn't it? But it's quite a nice sound. Didn't actually mean to at the beginning, but it kind of adds another groove. And another hi-hat. Do we need this? No, that's just gonna... we don't need loads of hi-hats. Probably not going to need to layer out the bass, but let's just give it a go. A bit too beefy, isn't it? If you've got deep enough speakers, I suppose it adds a little bit of a depth to it, like a sub almost to it. Right, brass. I'm not a big fan of... okay. Not sure if I love that sound. I feel like I should have some brass in here, maybe just more of the chords. Yeah, so maybe as a more of a backup rather than a lead sound, it's alright. Do I like that clashing of that? What chord are we actually making there? We're on C, so we're making something. Oh, it's just a second. It's sort of it should be all right. Not sure what I call those notes, but what should I be there? Maybe, but let's try that. That one later. Okay, let's just make sure they're not overlapping anywhere. And now, what do we prefer, that or an octave below? Give it a go. That didn't do anything, did it? Didn't have it selected. Always make sure it's selected. Okay, -12. Yes, better, isn't it? Bit of reverb. It sounds a bit weak at the end, doesn't it? Sort of fades off there. Yes. You could just play everything well to start with, but you know, who would do that when you can just blag it as you go along? Let's give that. Oh, is that even in time? It is all quantized, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes you play with the velocities to make it sound a bit more what you want it to sound like. Ooh, try that. No. Okay, and actually let's just move to another instrument again so we can... That's an electric guitar. Oh yeah, that's an electric guitar. Big nice little doubling instrument, so maybe that, and let's try another lead to see what that sounds like. Kind of, I like the vibe of the well, it sounds like a Megadrive, doesn't it? So yeah, it's quite an impressive little synth. You just have to remember that the sounds by themselves might not be amazing, but layering them, oh, that's got like a nice little maybe. Something like that. It's quite a cool little thing to have in the background, but it shouldn't be loud. In fact, let's just pan it somewhere out the way. You could then bring it in, so we haven't actually done really much automation here, so sometimes we're completely on the left. Let's make it like a moving pattern the whole way through actually. So on Logic you press A to get up your automation. It will be simple on whatever else you do, but you might need to look up a guide on whatever sequencer you're using. And then just go to pan, and all we're going to do is let's just draw in a pan, like going from, is that left to right or right to left, one or other, and then going through and then see what it does. Yes, okay, well let's hear what we've got for... Oh, I don't need to save that at the moment, do I? You should always save as you go along, but... Just go for the last couple of sounds I've got loaded up. Maybe yeah, something like that little pattern. Okay, amazing playing there. Let's just see if it works. Amazing playing at the end. Okay, let's just correct that a little bit. As you can see, I'm often like doing little edits like this. There is a tiny little bit of latency. I'm not trying to make excuses here, but when I'm doing a screen recording, it definitely is not quite as easy to use. But you'll have to do this whatever you're doing. So get used to being in the editor and in the arrange page. So I have both open at the same time. Bum ba dum bum. Comes in early, doesn't it? Bum da bum. It's quite cool. Again, let's see what it sounds like with a load of nice little pretty delays in there. So what we could do here is, if we want to go back to this after that section, is just go onto there, copy and paste. Let's see what it sounds like without the melody, see if there's enough there. So that's the melody. Let's copy and paste it. Something's wrong in there. Bum da bum. Should be that pattern, shouldn't it? That's quite nice. And then let's just have a look at what other sounds we've got here. Maybe double it up with a pluck there, see what that sounds like. Knock it down an octave. Yep, it's quite nice. My favourite sound, pad. That's not the right chord, Shelby. That's the wrong chords. Not a complicated chord sequence. Change the last chord to a 7, why not? Again, just adding a few layers. What I might do is extend them all and then shorten them back. So now they're not overlapping each other and they're the right length. Okay, what else we got? Reverse pad. Maybe the second half. Something like that. Bit of variation. We'll pan that one to the other side. Having that not always on the beat, and let's have a listen to the last couple of sounds. Maybe just a second time, so we'll split it there. And then just there. And again, I mean, it's always quick just to go and put on a bit of automation and just put a pan on, and we'll just do what we did before and go from this time the other way around. That's what the steel drums sound like. We don't need steel drums. Okay, well, that is what the presets in this Rym, let's just open it up again. So it's this one here. If you want to try it out, just Google it. I'm sure you can find it. Rym2612, iconic FM synthesizer. I guess they probably couldn't say Genesis or Megadrive in the actual name of it. So yes, let's have a listen to what we've done. And yes, tomorrow I will put in a video on how to get sounds into this from actual Sega Megadrive games. So that's the real power of this, because you can basically go, oh, I want the Sonic the Hedgehog sound or the Golden Axe sound or the whatever sound, and literally just take it and put it in here. And we'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, let's have a listen to this, and I will see you next time. And if you wouldn't mind kindly hitting the subscribe button, I would be very grateful.